Yes, my people, you already know it's your boy Prozech, and you know what we do here. We talk all things sneakers, kicks, and crap. Today's video is going to be my top 10 resales of 2020. Resale is where I managed to pick up a kick for retail, and sell it on for a profit, i.e. resale or resell. If you like the sound of what we're about to do, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share the video with everyone that you know that loves people that talk about reselling kicks and trainers and all that good stuff. I'm going to show you the top 10 kicks that I've resold, and I'm going to give you an idea of the kind of money that I made on each kick. You get me? But without being explicit, without being crass. You know, talking about money on YouTube is a bit, it's a bit that. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a system that I'm going to use to help you understand sort of the ballpark figures that we're talking about when talking specifically about profit. So I've got a star system. You've got to have a system. You've got to have a system. 1 star basically means no money made, you wipe your face. Now, why would you buy a kick not making any money and shout about it? Well, you're gonna see I'm not gonna have any of those on there, but I have sold kicks and not made money on them. And the reason why you might want to do that is some of you may or may not know that the sneakers app, the Adidas app, they all use things called algorithms. And when they're doing their online drops, when they're doing their app drops, their exclusive app drops, I've got to believe that your buying patterns and your buying activity is a part of that. If you are consistently buying things from those apps, or going for those retail drops and online drops, it kind of, I think, boosts you potentially in the algorithm, so that when there's something that you do want, you're more likely to pick it up. If there's a way that you can sell on the shoe without losing money, now never lose money. Don't ever put yourself in that position. But if there's a way for you to sell on the shoe without losing money, why not do it? Because then you're just another buyer. The other person picked up their shoe, so nobody's lost out. So it's a great way for you to, it's the circle of life. It's to keep it going, pay it forward. They've not lost out any money. They've got their sale, they've got their shoes, and you look great. It's a win-win-win. It's a win-win-win. Okay, let's get on to the second star. 2 stars, right, is £1 to £50. Yeah, so I made £1 to £50. 3 stars, you're talking £51 to £100. Yeah, 51 to 100. 4 stars, you're talking £101 to £200. Yeah, real simple. And 5 star, that's a 5-star resale, you're talking £201 plus. That's when you take away like the original cost of the shoe, you take away your postage and packaging and all of these different costs that you make over £201. And we'll get into whether I did any of those in this video. I keep a meticulous record of every shoe that I buy, where I bought it from, the date I bought it, how I purchased the shoe, whether it was raffle, online drop, retail drop, all of that sort of stuff, where I sold it, the date I sold it, my postage, package costs, and I've got a formula that works out my profit. So that's where I'm getting this information from. Now, I may not give you dates, I may not give you all of that information because I don't really feel it's necessary. Plus, I don't want to bore you. I'm just going to give you the main facts. I just wanted you to know that this is where this information is coming from. I'm a bit of an analyst by nature, and that's basically how I run my operation. Obviously, if you want to know more about reselling in general, hit me up in the comments below, hit me up on social media. I'm always happy and willing to chat. Also, this video ain't about me flexing, it's about me sharing knowledge. This is the wonderful thing about YouTube. It's an opportunity for us to share. Like, I'm not censored and I'm not sponsored. I'm able to talk my truth. You get me? All of you probably already know that I started reselling because I wanted to get back into kicks and make my passion a priority. So reselling to me is just a vehicle for me to be able to pick up the kicks that I love and increase my own collection of kicks and my own collection of streetwear and all the things I want to buy. You get me? So yeah, no flexing out here, no capping out here, just straight talk, and we're just helping. So if you enjoy this sort of thing, yeah man, shoot man a like, get me a subscribe, and yeah, let's get into this top 10. Coming in at number 10, it's the Jordan Royal Blue. Yeah, it's that royal toe. I managed to cop these from Sneakers. I actually managed to sell them on eBay. That's a 3-star. You get me? 3 stars on that. Yeah, I'm saying, so we're starting off light. 3 stars. 3 stars. Coming in at number 9, I got a New Balance MP 1300 JP. Now this particular shoe only comes out every 5 years. I didn't know that when I went for the shoe. I only found out while I was going for the shoe, but managed to cop, managed to sell. Cop through SNS, shout out Sneakers and Stuff. Sold on eBay. That's a 3-star. Coming in at number 8, you've got the Adidas Yeezy 350 V2 in the Cinder colorway. I actually managed to pick this up on an Adidas shock drop. So throughout the course of the year, they might have 2 or 3 of these a year. They will send you a message on the app just saying, you know what, you've been selected for a Yeezy sale. I sold them on GOAT. Shout out GOAT. GOAT is a great place to sell your shoes. I'll talk about this throughout, but I sell my shoes in various different places, and it's where I can get the best price. That's quite simple. But I have different experiences with different places, and you know what, probably early next year I'll talk about my experiences with different places. But also watch my video on places to pick up kicks, and I talk about GOAT, I talk about StockX, I talk about different places like that. GOAT is a great place to pick up kicks because they will authenticate your kicks. You know if you're getting them from the direct source, like I got this from Adidas, you know your kicks are going to be right. And yeah, they do have their seller fees or whatever, but they've recently reduced their seller fees, so it's more in favor of the seller. Yeah, it's always a good place. So places like that are a good place to look at. You want to gauge eBay, you want to gauge Depop, you want to gauge StockX, you want to gauge all of these places to decide what strategy you're going to use in selling and getting the most out, the most value, the most profit out of your shoe. And for this particular shoe, I managed to get a 3-star. Coming in at number 7, you've got the Off-White Rubber Dunk in the University Blue. Managed to cop these once again. SNS, shout out Sneakers and Stuff. Big up Sweden. Yeah, sold these on eBay. It's a 3-star. Coming in at number 6 are the Nike Dunk Lows Champs colorway. Now the Champs colorway is sort of an orange and a navy blue. Really cool colorway. 2020 was easily, in my opinion, the year of the dunk, and that was just one of the amazing dunks that came out. Once again, shout out SNS. Managed to pick these up from Sneakers and Stuff, and I sold them on Depop, and yes, another 3-star. 3 stars are decent, and that's kind of what I've been looking for. If I can get 3-star on a shoe, I'm pretty happy. But obviously that depends on the shoe, and a lot of shoes, that's the kind of profit margin you're looking at. But there are the odd shoe where you're gonna get a little bit more than that, and maybe we will get into a few of those now. Coming in at number 5, we've actually got another dunk, and there's gonna be a couple more. We've actually got the Dunk Low in the Samba colorway, and I managed to pick the shoe up from Foot Patrol. Sold it on eBay. That's your 4-star. Fam, we're moving up. That's a 4-star right there. That's 101 to 200. Now we're talking. Coming in at number 4, you've got the Nike Dunk Low in the Brazil colorway. Yes, it's the green, it's the canary yellow, the Brazil colorway, man, with all the vibrancy of Carnival and Rio de Janeiro and all of that jazz. You get me? It was a great shoe. Funnily enough, managed to cop 2. You get me? That kind of rhymed. I liked how that worked. I managed to pick up from End, and I also managed to pick up from Good Hood. Both amazing companies. Okay, managed to sell on Depop and eBay, both for a 4-star. Coming in at number 3, another Dunk Low. Dunk Lows, this is the reason why I say 2020, the year of the Dunk Low, man. This time it's the Dunk Low Community Garden, aka the Lemon Wash. Amazing shoe, great fabrics, great use of fabric, just a different echelon of dunk, in my opinion. Managed to cop them from Foot Patrol, another great company. Sold them on StockX. That's your 4-star. On coming in at number 2, managed to cop the Travis Scott Cactus Trail, the 720s. So I managed to pick these up from Size, and although Size are a good company, they've got a great app. In fact, their app is one of the best apps out there with regards to online drops. They don't double box, man, and this ended up biting me in the bottom. They don't double box, and ended up having a little bit of damage on the box when it finally arrived. When I got it, I noticed that there was a little bit of damage. I actually let the guy know, but I didn't notice that there was a little bit of a mark on the shoe. So when I sent the guy the shoe, managed to sell the shoe on eBay for a significant amount of money, but when he received it, he was unhappy, and I completely understand. And this is a little side note: if you're selling, especially on eBay or any of these apps that will leave you feedback, if there's any issue with the shoe, first and foremost, when you get the shoe, check the shoe. Yeah, check the shoe very, very well. Check the midsole. Check. I don't know what's going on with warehouses and stuff, but people be trying on shoes and leaving marks on the midsole. Make sure you check your shoes. Check your shoes. Check that there's no marks. Check that there's no scuffs. Check there's nothing wrong with it. You get me? Like, go over the shoe with a fine tooth comb, especially if you know you're going to be selling it. Especially if you know you're going to be selling it on eBay, Depop, or any place like that. If there's any issue with a shoe like I had with my Cactus Trails, do not argue with the customer. Give them the refund. Don't even fight that fight. Give them the refund. It's not worth it, because we're out here trying to keep our rep. I got friends out here trying to do reselling. They can cop the kicks, but they can't sell it on eBay because no one's checking for them, because they've got no feedback. Yeah, you want that positive feedback. Yeah, if you check my numbers on eBay, I've been deep in this game for years. You get me? Even before I was buying and selling kicks, I've been deep in the eBay thing. So I've got a strong number on eBay. So people look at my number and they know they can trust me. You get me? You don't want any issues. You don't want no negative feedback affecting that number. It's just not worth it. So if somebody has an issue with the shoe, maybe they ended up being able to pick the shoe up at a cheaper number, they're not going to tell you the truth. You know they're not going to tell you the truth. Just take the shoe back with open arms, because the truth of the matter is, the quicker you get it in, the quicker you can sell it on. You get me? And that's how it was. The guy, he didn't fancy buying the shoe. I managed to sell it for an amazing deal. He didn't fancy getting the shoe once he got it in his hand. I said to him, cool, give me the shoe back. Got the shoe back, sent him the money, sold the shoe within 2 days. You get me? Wasn't able to sell it for the exact same amount of profit, but it was still a 5-star. Now, coming in at number 1 are the Off-White Air Jordan 5 in the cell colorway. Now, I've spoken about this shoe so many times. I love this shoe. It was aesthetically an amazing shoe. Just wasn't one, I wasn't sure when I went for it if I was gonna like it, because I'm not an Air Jordan 5 guy. But when I got it in hand, I loved the aesthetics of the shoe, but just didn't find them comfortable. I bought them from Sneakers, so shout out Sneakers. Finally, they hooked man up. Managed to sell them on GOAT. Once again, shout out GOAT, great company. And that was a 5-star, straight up and down 5-star. The majority of my top 10 are 3 stars. I've got a couple of 4 stars, and I've got a couple of 5 stars. So you get me? Like, not every shoe is gonna get you 200, 300, 400, 500, £1,000, but you can get some shoes that are going to get you 50, 60 pounds, 100 pounds here and there, and all of that stuff helps. I don't want anybody to ever say to me, fam, you didn't put us on. Nah, man, I put everybody on. Everyone that knows me knows what I do. You get me? And if you want to know more, holler at me. You get me? But here's what I'm able to share with you. Here's what I'm able to talk about. And you know, as I said, in 2021, I'm going to be talking a lot more. I'm going to be sharing a lot more. I'm going to give you more hints and tips on the best ways to resell, the best places to resell, and all of that jazz. So if you want to know more, if you have any specific questions, hit me up in the comments below. Now, with all that being said, thank you so much for your time. If you've enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like, comment down below, hit the subscribe button. You know, we're pushing hard, still trying to get them subscriber numbers up. Share with your friends. If you're new to the channel, obviously I've got other videos that you can feel free to watch. Comment down below. I'll always endeavor to hit you back. My name is Prozech. It's Prozech on Instagram and Twitter also, so feel free to hit me up on those platforms. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being you. You guys have absolutely been amazing. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Once again, until I see you down the road, stay blessed. It's your boy Prozech.